Welcome to the Totally Honest Cooking Show. I'm Mark. Today we're making my mom's lentil soup. Now I was hoping to spend the Christmas break building up recipes, but I got sick, and I'm still sick, so I'm making soup. This is one of my mom's go-to recipes, which means that she doesn't have a recipe for it. And if you ask her about it, she'll say things like, well, you just throw in whatever you have. So, you can get some lentils, throw in an onion. If you got a white potato lying around, toss that in too. Add a carrot if you have one. And if you got some garlic, throw it in. Seasonings are usually the same. If you have ham, sure, toss it in, whatever. Or swap it out for feta, which I don't have. How many seasonings do you put in? Oh, I don't know. I never measure. So let's try to take this apart and see if we can do it. And do it justice. And eat something because, again, I'm dying. So you're going to start by taking your 1 pound of lentils, pouring them out, and checking them for stones. These do not appear to have stones in them. You're going to rinse them. I asked my mother one time, have you ever found a stone? She said, I scoffed when Jack Pepin said it. But I checked my lentils the next time, and I found a stone the very next time. I've never found a stone. By the way, these are red lentils. You can use whatever color lentil you want, just so you know. Next up, I'm going to chop up this carrot, and I'm just going to cut it into strips. I'm just going to cut it into strips. And then I'm going to cut it into strips again. And then I'm just going to chop it into little squares. I guess we'll call that dicing the carrot. Yes, jerkins? Dicing? We're dicing. I do mostly know what I'm doing. Seriously. After our carrot is done, we're going to go ahead and work on our onion. Now, I prepped 2, but I think I'm just going to use the 1. And you're just going to cut your onion down to your favorite form factor. Don't go crazy. We could call it ask how much to cut them down, but she'll just say whatever you want. Okay, at this point we're over on the stovetop. We're going to add some oil. That's probably more than we need, but whatever. We'll turn that down to medium. Get it nice and shimmery. And we're going to throw in the onions and the carrots. We're also going to take this time to chop up our single potato. Again, white potato. You can also use a sweet potato if you don't want a white potato. But I would say if you're using a sweet potato, don't add the carrot. Okay, give it a couple minutes to get to know itself and then, stir. Okay, at this point I'm taking a big pinch of salt, probably about a teaspoon. Then I'm going to throw in my spice mixture. This is 2 teaspoons of garam masala, a teaspoon of turmeric, and a teaspoon of cumin. We're going to throw these in and let them bloom. If you have clove handy, throw some clove in. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and prep my garlic. This one broke apart pretty much instantly once I hit it, so I'm not even going to press it. I'm just going to smash it and then cut it up. And then throw it in. And I'll see if the rest of these do the same thing, and they do. That one was a little hardier and could have been pressed, but the rest of them pretty much liquefied as soon as I smashed them. Okay, we're going to go ahead and throw that in too. Add our potato. Anytime you add anything, you buy yourself just a little bit more time on the heat before adding the liquid. We're going to go ahead and add in our broth. And for this, I'm using 64 ounces of vegetable broth. Now we're just going to go ahead and slice our ham. Now, again, this ham is cooked, so all you're doing is slicing it and throwing it into heat. And once you've cut it, just drop it in. Now we're going to go ahead and add our lentils. Now here's the gig with the lentils. They will soak up a lot of broth. If you want it thick, leave it thick. If you want it thin, thin it out. If you like it more soup-like, add either more broth or water. Water will be fine because, again, the flavor will be in the beans. It's in the beans. So yeah, we're just gonna cook it till it's done. Taste it. If you feel like it needs more seasoning, add more seasoning. Flavor seems pretty good, but I want a little heat, so I'm gonna add about 1/4 a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder. It's been about 20 minutes and it's tasting done, so I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a bowl. I like it a little bit more on the stew side, if you can't tell. And that's it. Hopefully this will pluck me up a little bit. If you have some feta, throw that on there. It's amazing with feta, but I forgot. Okay, like, subscribe. Really helps us out to leave a comment down below. Engagement, people. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.